It was the best speaking mock in my rest of life.
You heard him. It was the best mock test he had ever had in his life. And if you're looking for something similar or just the same, you can get in touch with me through WhatsApp or Telegram and we can schedule your mock test. All right. So now let's get to the mock test. Enjoy. Hi, my name is Harshit and I'll be your mock examiner for the day. We are at our virtual test center at Celestial IELTS. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Yes, of course. My full name is Tukhtayev Bekhruz. However, my family members and friends just call me Bekhruz. So you can call me Bekhruz.
Okay, Behruz. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Uzbekistan, which is located either, and I was born in Kashkadaryo region. Now I'm living countryside, and it's called Tumkurgan village, which is located medium of Yakkabak district.
Okay, so can you tell me more about your hometown?
Yeah, of course. My hometown, as I mentioned before, Uzbekistan, and Uzbekistan popular with a lot of things. For example, historical building. If I'm not mistaken, Shakri Sabas, I'm an Oksara historical building, not only well known in Uzbekistan, but also around the world. And also popular with some kind of cuisine, for example, pillau and other.
Okay. Do you work or study?
Well, I'm a student and I study high school, which is 10th grade. This year, graduating, I will pass to 11th grade and live 1 year for graduate school.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Now let's talk about music. Do you enjoy
Mhm.
listening to music?
Yes, absolutely. I like listening music, absolutely jazz and rock music, because it's helped me improve my mood and also not only me but also everyone listening music in order to lose anxiety and other things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you mentioned about anxiety. So how often do you become anxious?
Well, well, actually, once a week or twice a week, because of sometimes I listen and reading with uh, listening and reading practice and else, and when I found a little correct answer after, I felt anxiety. So it's a really difficult situation, I
Mm-hmm.
think.
Okay, so when do you usually listen to music?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, when I got to the gym or other please immediately I listen to music and mainly when I go to the gym or when I become taxi or bus, I listen music and also I would say I'm crazy about listening music.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so who is your favorite musician?
What? Could you repeat, please?
Yes, who is your favorite musician or singer?
Do you mean who is your favorite singer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my favorite singer name is Shahrukh Khan, and he's Uzbek singer, and also I listen Shahrukh Khan music not because just lose the boring day, but because I love Shahrukh Khan music.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how often do you listen to his music?
Uh-huh. Well, if I'm not mistaken, when I find free time from my work or studies, I listen music. If I'm not mistaken, in the evening, I listen music 8, 9, or 10 o'clock. Because of lose boarding day, lose of boarding time, and also lose anxiety. I mentioned before.
Okay, now let's talk about art a bit. Are you interested in art?
Art, right?
Yeah, ART. Are you interested in art?
Um, yes, definitely. Actually, nowadays I'm not keen on art and other some kind of science subject. Now I only focus on English language because of when I was a child I gave up science and other art.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think children should learn art in schools?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes.
I didn't
Do
catch it,
you,
Molly.
yeah. Do you think children should learn about art in schools?
Should line?
Okay, so
Okay,
I'll
what does
give you a
it
different
mean?
question. Okay. Have
Uh-huh.
you ever visited an art gallery or museum?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, definitely. When I end of school, maybe 25 or 24 May, me and with my classmates go to a museum in order to introduce new, introduce a new history tool or our grandparents or grandmother life.
Hmm. Okay, now let's move on to the second part of the speaking test. Here, I'll be giving you a cue card, and I'd like you to
Yeah.
speak on the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You will have one
Mm-hmm.
minute to think about what you're gonna say, and you can
Mm-hmm.
make notes if you wish.
Mm-hmm. Can I use a notebook?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay, this is a cue card. I want you to talk about a piece of music or a song that is special to you. Your 1 minute time for preparation starts now. Okay, can you
One
start
minute
speaking now?
later.
Remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, and I'll let you know when the time is up. Please begin.
Okay, thank you. Well, I would like to talk about my favorite music, and actually, it's really special to me. If I'm not mistaken, 2 years ago, I was listening this some kind of music. It's really helped me improve my mood and others. And this music called unusual really for another country people, another country population. It's called Yom and it's called Rian and English language. And actually, actually, when I first heard this music, I felt so happy because I never been find this kind of music. And after listening this music, I built new habit. When I end the evening, I listen this music every day, every day, and actually, it's really special to me because of this music really good. Not only Uzbekistan, but also another people listen because when I first meet new another people, new another country people, and another country people said me this music is a really good, and I felt after I listen this sentence, I felt so good because this music, this is so good. And actually, this music, one of the interesting things, this music had my favorite singer, Shah Rukh Khan. And also, let me give you some background information about this singer and this music. First of all, this music consists of about the love, about sometimes mother and father. Actually, it's really good when people first listen to this music. I think that's it.
All right. Okay, so how often do you listen to this music?
Well, actually, when I first listened to this music, as I mentioned before, I built a habit, and every day in the evening, I listen to this music, 8, 9, or 10 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever get bored of listening to the same song or music?
Yeah, of course, definitely. Because when I listen music every day, I mean 2 or 3 hours, actually I feel really boring, and especially I just like about love, about marriage kind of music. I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's discuss more about music and even art. All right. Um, what kinds of music is popular in your country?
Well, in my country, different types of music is really popular. However, especially about mother, I mean about father, about the parents, like music is really popular in Uzbekistan, and every family members listen this kind of music and every time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, how important is music in people's lives?
Well, from my perspective, listening music is really beneficial to people. For example, there are a lot of parties in Uzbekistan, for example, wedding day or birthday. It's really help to people with a good have a spend a good time.
Okay. On what occasions do people play music?
Mm, my apologize. Sorry. Could you repeat, please?
Yes. On what occasions do people usually play music or play songs?
Well, okay. If I'm not mistaken, people listen to music wanna in the morning or wanna in the morning with a gym with a exercise a little bit exercise because music go well with the sport with the extent and more muscle. So yeah, that's because music was this is good when a people training some exercise in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Do you think music can influence people's emotions?
Wow, that's a good question. Actually, music or other country music, it's a really big influence to people. For example, when people listen to music after people feel so happy, and also maybe it's helped to horizon, improve the horizon, worldwide.
Okay. Is it better to listen to music alone or with others?
Well, well, from my perspective, listening to music with alone is better than others. That's because that's because when people listen with alone and experience what is feeling, how to feeling emotional from this music. The reason why listening music with alone is good than with another people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Let's talk more about this and even not. So, how can art and music be useful in education?
Mm, can you repeat, please? I'm so sorry.
Yeah. How can art and music be useful in education?
How can
Okay, I'll repeat again. Can you hear me properly?
No, no, it's okay.
Okay. How can art and music be useful in education?
How can a music useful for yeah, actually, uh, actually, actually, all music consists of about education, about study. It's okay for student take motivation and inspiration for this music when I start lesson. That's because about education music is better, I think.
Okay, how is it better?
How is it better? For example, people, I mean, children listening music give motivation from music. For example, when I started learn some kind of subject or language, it's really helped about education music. And
Okay.
also maybe it will be support with motivation with inspiration, as I said before.
Hmm. Um, how is the okay? How is the role of traditional art changing in the modern world?
uh, can you repeat, please? How
Yeah. How is the role of traditional art changing in the modern world?
traditional art? Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's a little bit impact involved. For example, some kind of painting or some kind of painting or gallery or museum. It's a really help to society and government. Also, a world, I think.
How does it help the
Yeah.
society?
What?
You mentioned it helps the society. So, how does it help the society?
Okay. For example, population would be learn more things from art and traditional art. I mean, what I mean by it is it's really help and people have enough idea for new learn from traditional art.
All right, great. Thank you. That is the end of the speaking test.
Actually, a little bit shame. However, I tried to overcome shame during a test, during speaking mock test. I think it was the best speaking mock in my rest of life. So that's because I should again thank you to you because of your assess and thank you for conversation. Thank you for your assess.
Yep, you're welcome. Overall, you spoke well. You have some issues, but
Mhm.
I really like your enthusiasm and your energy. It's really brilliant. Okay. Normally, not every student
Mhm.
is as energetic as you, but you spoke with full energy. That was good.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Yep. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
So that's all about his mock. I hope you really enjoyed it. Let me know what band score he deserves. And I'll be releasing his feedback video in a while. So stay tuned for that. Again, if you're looking for a similar mock test, you can get in touch with me through WhatsApp or Telegram and we can get started with it. Alright. Other than these mock tests I conduct here, I provide courses for OET, IELTS, CELPIP, and any other English test that is out there. So if you're planning to go and do your test anytime soon, we can get started with your classes and get your desired band score or the score in less time. We won't be taking like 3 months, 6 months or anything. We'll be doing it in less time as possible. Okay. So thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe and share this video with all of your friends and anyone who is preparing for IELTS. Thank you so much for watching. See you with the next one.